This episode of the 2020 Kincardine Fall Fair is brought to you by Municipality of Kincardine, Blue Horizon Farm, Burvey Women's Institute.
Hi, it's Morgan Ritchie, Kincardine Ambassador here, and today I am with Betty Jean, who is a long-term member of the Kincardine Agricultural Society, and she's going to tell us a bit about her garden and her interest in handicrafting. So Betty Jean, how long have you been gardening?
Pretty much all my life, and I'm not going to tell you how many years. But no, I'm sure I helped my mom in the garden when I was a child, and then as a teenager I did 4-H garden clubs when I really got into it, I guess.
How long have you been entering produce and quilting into the fair?
My parents both were very involved with the fair, and it was her that got me started helping with the gardening section, with the vegetable section, and entering. So yeah, a lot of years.
So how does knowing that you're going to be entering produce into the fair affect how you garden and what you grow?
When I'm planning my garden in the spring, somehow in the back of my mind is always, okay, what do I want for the fair? How many of this and how many of that do I need? So I plant maybe more varieties of vegetables because of that than I would.
Never too many of them,
Never
right?
too many,
Never.
Nope.
So you also show an interest in handicrafts. Can you tell me some of the different forms of needlework that you do?
That's my winter project. Gardening's my summer. Quilting, a lot of knitting, some cross stitch, other embroidery. I do sewing as well, and crocheting isn't a big thing, but most other needlecrafts, yeah.
So on that note, we're definitely seeing a decline in handicrafts nowadays. We see a lot more teenagers on their phones instead of working with their hands. So are there any words of encouragement or specific benefits that you would let people know as to why handicrafting is so important?
I think mainly just the sense of achievement that you get when you finish something, and especially if it's something that you can make use of in your home or use as a gift. A lot of what I do, a lot of my knitting is gifts, Christmas gifts for family.
So as a member of the Kincardine Agricultural Society, how do you adapt and deal with the fluctuating number of entries, and what categories are really popular and what aren't? How do you deal with that?
Okay, so I've been the overseer for the garden produce for quite a number of years, and every year I keep track of how many entries there are in each class. So if there's one particular class that has one or no entries for 3 or 4 years, I eliminate that one and try to come up with something new that would be more popular. We don't have nearly as many entries now as we did a few years ago, but home gardening is coming back into the forefront, so maybe that will improve.
Thank you to Betty Jean White for participating in this year's fair. Support our local producers by going to our weekly markets and eatlocalgraybruce.ca. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more farm-focused content, and I'll see you next time.